was it was almost the bottom of the barrel week for news, and I never want to be that platform that's like, oh, this person is dating this person, and these two got a divorce. I never want to be.
Yeah,
I want
because that's it's not our business. It
no,
ain't.
it's not unless somebody makes it our business. Um, like the whole Jey Uso being seen.
With Jada Parker and then the whole divorce. Yeah, that shit is in our face.
That was incredibly public. What's good, everybody? You are tuned in to this week's episode of West Coast Weekly. I'm Suge Wrestling, and that's Matty Laws. We're twinning today.
We got the Strictly for the Culture shirts. Always support them.
Always. And it's crazy because I did the Black Guy Wrestling podcast on Sunday. Shout out to y'all. That was an amazing experience. I got to tap in with them at least once a month. But I had my other one on for that. So I also have the Kemba Mustafa and New Jack Strictly for the Culture shirt. And I try to always wear one if I can. And
Wait, did you say Kama Mustafa? As in fucking Godfather?
Yes. I did.
It took me a second to process, and I was like, Kama Mustafa and New Jack. You meant Mustafa and New Jack.
I mean,
because I don't think he had a first name.
For him?
No, I don't. I mean, if he did, I don't think it was Kama, because I'm pretty sure Kama Mustafa was Charles Wright, the Godfather.
Yeah, that was it.
That wasn't him in the ECW, brother.
That wasn't?
No. That was Mustafa. That was rolling up pencil shavings in a joint, Mustafa.
Okay, so there are different people.
Yes, very different people.
You know,
dude, if you don't know some of the stories, listen to New Jack talk about that guy. Like, some of the stories I heard are insane. So apparently, and this was according to New Jack, Mustafa would get a bag of weed, and if it wasn't enough, he would fill it. And, normally people would fill it with tobacco or, something of the like. Mustafa would use pencil shavings and go get some of the moss from outside of the arena. And he would roll that up and be high as hell during his matches.
That's some country shit.
So, yeah. Different from Charles Wright, the Godfather, the man that, owns the strip clubs and lives his gimmick.
Well, damn.
Definitely was not Papa Shango teaming up with New Jack.
I learned me something new today.
That's what I'm here for.
Look, I don't. But I have never claimed to know everything.
But yeah, it's not been a very busy news week in the wrestling sphere. I mean, Brian Alvarez is somehow the voice of reason for Dave Meltzer.
Wow. What happened?
So Brian Alvarez was making some very valid criticisms of AEW. Yeah. And because Dave Meltzer, I don't know if he helps book the show. Dave Meltzer will always have something to defend AEW, even if it's a valid criticism.
Yeah.
And this week, Brian Alvarez was talking about the lack of build for bringing Hangman back. You brought Hangman back on a random collision with little to no fanfare to be bringing him back. And Alvarez was criticizing that. And Dave Meltzer goes, well, I'm not going to criticize that right now. And Brian was like, what do you mean you're not going to criticize it right now? If this was WWE doing this, you would be all over their ass.
Yeah. So there's some bias there.
Yeah, so it was 100% Alvarez going, you can't have all of one thing and shit on the other thing.
Well, I mean,
See, with WWE, we see this type of shit consistently. We see these issues consistently. AEW, they'll do it out of the blue, but when they do it, it makes absolutely no fucking sense.
People returning?
Huh?
People returning?
Not just people returning, but like throwing something that's supposed to be a big moment on Collision.
Okay.
Or, you know, going back to the Ring of Honor thing, like, if you're going to build Ring of Honor, don't have the fucking title matches on Dynamite or Collision if you're trying to build the fucking Ring of Honor promotion.
That's true. Or, listen, don't have them lose on
all the damn time.
Yeah, don't have them lose on TV. It's like, yeah, we want you to buy their service to watch Ring of Honor exclusively. So come watch our world champion lose to whoever the fuck. Even though Bandito did pin Kyle Fletcher. I think he's the first person to pin Kyle Fletcher this year.
And a great match too. I really enjoyed that tag team match.
Bro Dito is goated.
Dude, and another thing I shit on AEW for time to time is all the random tag teams. They got me over with Mysticock. So, you know, I will never be against them for teams anymore. But when they put Bandito and Brody King together, I was...
Don't forget
Horsecock as well. But I was beyond skeptical of Brody King and Bandito together. Two guys that should be established single stars. You know, I was like, you could do so much. You could do so much with this. And nah, I had to eat my words because Brodito became one of my favorite tag teams of the year.
I can see it at the relative beginning of the AEW career.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it made sense with Kevin Knight and Speedball.
Yeah, because you're trying to get them into the swing of things.
Right, but Brody King, damn near a day one signing at this point.
It feels like it. He feels like he's been around since year one.
He's been around here forever. Bandito,
he's been doing Ring of Honor for a while.
Despite not being on TV for a long time because he was injured.
Some of that was self-inflicted.
Yeah, that concussion he gave himself when he returned was crazy.
Crazy. First thing you do, springboard missile drop kick. What do? Bounce your head off the mat.
Straight dribble. That was crazy.
I could tell you who's not going to be showing up on AEW TV anytime soon. Maybe ever again. Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti.
Okay, wait a minute. All right.
I saw what they said about Guevara, but apparently Ty Conti did get her release, and she is going to be stepping away from wrestling.
That makes sense. We can actually start with that because we have a couple of interesting AEW contract rumors that went around this week. But Sammy Guevara started because he removed AEW from his bio, which, to be fair, 100% fair. He hasn't been on AEW TV in forever, quite some time.
Last time he was on there, I think it was his title match against Darby.
Yeah.
Again, I think on a random collision.
That's funny. On a random collision. But yeah, he's been holding it down in Ring of Honor forever. He's been a curse over the
tag team division.
The tag team division down in the Ring of Honor for the longest time.
And you can say he's been a curse to the fucking promotion as a whole, but I digress.
Yeah, because they finally got the tag team champion off of Sammy Guevara because it's been on him since All in Texas that year.
It was, but I think there was like an ROH show. Was it Supercard?
Yeah, no. So it was all in Texas because he was he won with Goldust.
Yeah, I was about to say it was him and Dustin, and then Dustin and the Von Erichs win the trios titles, and then Dustin gets hurt, and then Sammy's like, "I'll step in."
Right, and he has to defend.
And then he turned on him.
You know, he has to defend both belt. He has to defend that belt that night. He turned on them,
and then won the tag titles with Beast and Mort. Oh,
he was also supposed to choose one of them to be his partner. So he was gonna be like he had to choose a partner to challenge for the vacant tag team championships. And instead of choosing one of the Von Erichs, he actually chose Roosh.
That's right. It was Roosh because Roosh got hurt, and then Beast Mortos had to jump in.
Right. Then Roosh got injured, and he had to pick another partner to contend for the vacated belts again. And this time it was Mortos.
Frank Mortos, attorney at law.
Attorney at law. And so
they really need to make something of that. Like, have him get screwed over, and then just have him come in full suit, mask and everything, still with a briefcase, and plead his case.
Yeah, like I want to challenge that. It'd be hilarious.
Rebuttal.
But yeah. And then recently he lost the belts to Team Sky in CMLL.
The Ring of Honor tag titles, right?
Yes, that's Mystico and not Commander.
Oh, it's Mystico and Mascara Dorada, right?
Yeah, Mascara Dorada.
The former Grand Metalik.
Yes. So that's
if you remember the heat he was putting on in 205 Live.
Bruh. We were talking about that on the Black Eye Wrestling podcast. Akira Tozawa is the last of the 205 Live guys.
I mean, is Davari still with the company?
No, Davari is in the Premier Athletes.
Oh shit! So yeah, he is with AEW. Fuck.
Yeah. I think his older brother is a producer.
Yeah, I think Sean Davari is still like in backstage shit.
Yeah,
but yeah, Tozawa, and God knows how long he's going to be around.
Hey, Tozawa got that dog in him.
No, Tozawa has the best German suplex in professional wrestling. I'm sorry, Takeshita, but like, let Tozawa cook.
No, Tozawa got that 100% got that dog in him. I think Tozawa is going to make me care about the Raw Tag Team division again.
I mean, I had a booking back in my back pocket a couple of years ago to make Tozawa the world champion.
Can you still remember this? Because
I wish I could. It involved him winning the Royal Rumble. So
a couple years ago, this was
yeah, this was Dancing Tozawa. Fucking no, you remember when Santino almost beat Del Rio in the Royal Rumble?
Yes, that would.
Yeah, it would have been like that, but Tozawa would have won.
Okay, I feel like we need one of those.
Yeah, because like Jay Uso's win, yeah, that was surprising. Nobody, understood it or believed in it, but you can totally do an underdog.
I take care. That was only a surprise because it was John Cena.
I think it was more of a surprise because it was longtime tag team wrestler. But
yeah, I think it was only a surprise because it was John Cena. Because at that point, we knew Jey Uso could go as a single star because of the feud with Roman while Jimmy was hurt.
Yeah.
That's where we got to remember. That's where main event Jey Uso started.
And we can't act like Jey Uso was not cooking back then.
Yeah,
because he was really fucking good back then. It's just, I think he's letting life get the better of him. But that's also like fucking 5 years ago, damn near now.
Yeah, but he's had a rough time since 2023. It's a rough 3 years. It's like because apparently that's when all this apparently the footage that we saw of him and Jada in the club was from 2023.
So they've been together for a while.
Yeah, and like there are some people that believe that's why Jada isn't further along in her NXT career than she should be. But I saw this, and I'm not sure. I had to fact check it now, but somebody said Wendy Chu's been in NXT since 2018.
There's no way she's been there that long.
If she has, that means I got to stop talking about
Nikita Lyons.
I got to stop talking about Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, because that would mean Wendy got there. Oh, wait, hold on. No. What was that? Was there a gimmick with Xia Li and what's his name? It was right before pandemic. Yeah, I think she's been there since 2018, 2019.
She was in the Mae Young Classic tournament under the name Karen Q.
Yeah, and then I think there was a storyline where she was like a weird supernatural like priestess thing for
Shiley and Boa.
Boa, that's who it was.
The thing
and then they killed that right after, like right as pandemic hit, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck, she's been there for 8 years.
That's
developmental.
You're a two-term you're a two-term developmental person. That's crazy. You serve 2 presidential terms in developmental.
I cannot believe that. Holy fucking shit.
That's the real super duper senior of NXT, I guess.
At this point we gotta ask, like, is she just coaching? Like,
I don't think so. I don't believe so. But yeah, back to Sammy Guevara.
Who's coming to a developmental near you.
Apparently he sent Tony Khan a text message to clear it up. And that would make sense, especially if Tay Conti is out right now. Because he got a daughter. Like,
yeah, they got a kid, they've got a marriage, and I'm pretty sure, Tay said that she's stepping away from wrestling, so, or at least that's the report.
Probably, she might want to be a mom.
I mean, do you blame her?
Because Tay Conti leaving AEW and wrestling anywhere else would mean she'd have to have like the indie schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd be on the go. You're gone pretty much
all the time.
All weekend. Taping here, taping there. I get that. AEW might have been the best gig for her as a parent. And if she's trying to take a step away from wrestling, I 100% agree. Like, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sammy Guevara cleared that up real quick because I'm going to keep my job, sir. I know they won't hire me over there, sir. I want to keep my job over here, sir.
Yeah, and then Meltzer was backtracking too. He's like, actually, there's no word about him, leaving after his contract. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Meltzer isn't my standard of wrestling news anymore. He's been wrong too many times.
Oh, absolutely.
At this point, if you don't hear it from Fightful.
I mean, they're one of the only fucking reliable ones out there still.
I consider it a rumor. But we might have it looks like AEW is interested in signing a Pamela Martinez.
I mean,
formerly known as Bailey.
It's the only logical place for her to go. It's the second biggest promotion in the country, and you're not telling me that Bailey does not have diesel in her fucking gas tank right now, dude.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is if AEW gets 2 of the 4 horsewomen, that's the
mind you, maybe the 2 best horsewomen.
Definitely the top 3.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know, I'm not going to argue with anybody's ranking of the 4 horsewomen as long as Charlotte's at the bottom.
Dude, there was a point in the early, 2016 to 2018. Charlotte was the best in-ring of the 4, I thought.
Probably one of the best in-ring on the roster, though.
Yeah. Because Charlotte before 2020 was cooking.
It's one of the things where, you know how everybody says Michael Jordan is out playing against plumbers and contractors and construction workers?
Yeah.
Same shit with early Charlotte. Charlotte was out there with former models and former models.
Well, no, because her and Sasha came up at the same time, right?
Yeah.
It was her, Sasha, and was it Becky?
Yeah, PCB.
Yeah. All 3 of them came up at the same time, which is still crazy to leave Bailey down there for another 2 years.
No, so she was champ.
I understand that, but she was down there for a while still.
And they caught up Becky without NXT Women's Championship run. She didn't get her NXT Championship run until much later. But it was Charlotte dominated over a time where you had to be pretty first, and then you had to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Drewski signed that one person. It's like, we'll worry about all that later. Just sign right here. just sign right here. I don't know how to wrestle.
Sign up.
Just sign right here. Who's your favorite wrestler? I don't know. Don't worry about it. We'll tell you who to say. Sign right here.
Who's your favorite wrestler? I don't know. Don't worry, I got you.
Who's my favorite wrestler? I really like Mucha Lucha. Okay, sign right here.
I really like Mucha Lucha. Oh, that's a throwback of all throwbacks.
What's your favorite wrestling promotion? I like Ultimate Muscle. Sign right here. We'll worry about. We'll train you on that. All that. That WWE PR training will handle all that.
Wrestling, is that American Gladiator stuff? Oh, we'll work with you, kid.
Dang. Okay, close enough.
You know what the physique is.
And yeah, so Charlotte out there with former models and cheerleaders. Nothing against former cheerleaders, because Naomi
made a damn name for herself.
One of the greatest of all time. It was rough going to the beginning there.
Yeah, I was worried that she would never shake off the Funkadactyl.
But yeah,
gimmick.
It was rough goings right after the Funkadactyl, and they had that weird fetishization period where it's like, oh, the rear view.
I'm glad she's got a legitimate fetish.
Me too. I'm glad she left and came back, because now they took her.
No, because they fucking respect her now. She left and was like, I've been one of the better wrestlers on your roster. for years. You just did not let me show it.
Right.
And then y'all got mad at me when I bedazzled my title.
That was beautiful. She didn't bedazzle it. She put lights
She didn't
on
bedazzle it.
She put lights on it. But yeah,
you know what I mean.
Charlotte didn't have the steepest competition. I feel like she just missed Beth Phoenix. And Charlotte versus Beth Phoenix would have been amazing.
Early Charlotte versus a prime Beth would have been great.
But yeah, we're not going to sit here and act like people like Michelle McCool and Layla and the Bellas, and we're not going to sit here and act like these were top 10 women in women's wrestling, even of their era.
Yeah.
So, what, Maurice?
She was a dancer, wasn't she?
Yeah, like this is, remember, this is who she was up against. So, like, hey, I can't really call it. I can't say that. I can't even say back then that Charlotte was the best, unless she was feuding within the people that were called up around the same time. Unless it was like AJ Lee, Paige.
I mean, you still had her working with Natalya too.
Natalya, Becky, even Tamina.
No one's meaner than Tamina. Never forget.
Like, those were the real hoopers at the time. Like,
and Tamina, she had the background. Natalya had the background. AJ really made a name for herself, and Paige also had the background.
Yeah, so most of these people had the background. Even Charlotte has the background.
Yeah, her dad's only one of the top 5 wrestlers all time.
Like everyone else in the 4 Horsewomen had to do it with no label, no backing.
With no label.
I feel like Charlotte was going to be the future regardless, but I don't think there's.
I mean, she was the future for a long time.
Yeah, but I don't think anything else. There's nothing else for Bayley to do in WWE that doesn't involve her possibly working in TNA and AAA.
And like a AAA run would be fun for her, but that's a demotion. Like
for Bayley, yes,
it's a demotion for her. I don't really see it as a demotion for Damian Priest. I mean, dude's in his mid-40s.
Yeah, you don't got much time left.
And he can speak the language as well. So,
but I mean, for what he's done in WWE, for the little time he's done it, for the short amount of time he's been there, he's had a pretty impressive career.
Is he Triple Crown yet? Because he's won the tag titles. He's won
U.S. title, yeah.
U.S. He's won the world. Did he win the IC title or no?
That's a Grand Slam. Triple Crown is.
Oh, I know, but if he won the IC, he'd be a Grand Slam.
Yeah, he has not won the Intercontinental title.
Okay.
I feel like we missed the opportunity for that when Dominic Mysterio had it and barely defended it.
That would have been a very easy way of getting that belt onto him.
Yeah. It's not a demotion for Damian Priest. I feel like at this point we're just adding to his title resume. He's probably going to end up as the new Latin American champion, honestly.
I could see it. I can really see it.
He wants to be a champion. There's a vacant champion down there. Hopefully that gets... I could see that being on the Worlds Collide card. And that was a heavy point of contention on a point of topic on the Black Guy Wrestling podcast, out now featuring Suge Wrestling. You should definitely go check that out. Another shameless little plug. But I feel like with all Becky wants to do in wrestling, with her Lodestones women's seminars and things like that, AEW would be the place to do it.
And imagine dropping the ball, dude. Like, as WWE, you could have worked with Bayley. You could have had that school.
Yeah.
And now Bayley's going to take that and build it into a much bigger brand.
That could have been an ID school.
Dude, Bayley could legit become one of the top like talent producers in the United States.
I see it. I believe it.
Because if you look at some of the classes that she's already had, look at the names that were there and look at some of the people that were teachers for that show or for that class.
John Cena was there.
Yeah. Like, you are learning from the best of the best whenever you're interacting with people like that.
And honestly, as far as character work, Becky is the top two. Or no, not Becky. Bayley is top two.
Yeah, because she can reinvent herself. Like,
Becky is the other one.
Yeah. Like they got a little bit of the page of Chris Jericho in terms of reinventing themselves, because when Bayley started doing that, the fucking ding dong hello,
yeah,
like dude, she was fucking hilarious. Like, I did not know she had that character in her.
Her banter with Michael Cole.
Oh, I'm gonna miss that. Dude, she shaved his name in the back of her head. I think it was for Survivor Series.
I love that. Yeah. When she had the low cut thingy.
Yeah, that undercut, low cut that she... Oh, yeah, no. Bayley, she's going to go down as one of the top 10 women's wrestlers all time, I think.
One of them ones, for sure.
Absolutely.
And this is all being fueled by, I think Kalani left a comment that said, "Don't leave," on one of her posts.
And I saw, I think it was, I think Cultaholic had reported that rumors backstage at Saturday night's main event was that would be Bayley's last match in MSG.
You got her getting written off.
So, yeah, man, sucks to see, but again, Bayley versus Mercedes, Bayley versus Sky Blue, Bayley versus Julia Hart, Bayley versus Thekla, Bayley versus Toni Storm. We got a lot of ammunition for Miss Pamela.
Bayley versus Athena.
Oh my God, with no fucking restrictions?
Bayley versus Mercedes.
She's got so much left in the tank.
The fact that you could run back possibly one of the greatest NXT matches of all time,
top three
AEW,
top three without a doubt,
lets you know how far we've dropped the ball.
Do it in Brooklyn.
Speaking of dropping the ball in AEW, I feel like we've dropped the ball with Naraku.
Oh, in NXT?
Yes. And this is, I didn't want to do this here. We could most definitely do this here. Why is that so spaced out? Hold on, let me at least it wasn't a... Why is it doing that? Okay. There we
Is
go.
it like double spacing for no reason?
Yeah, it did double space just once.
Okay.
And I'm like, I know how to spell.
You literally use a computer for your job.
I do. I got 3 screens going all day, every day. Should American wrestling psychology be the be all end all in 2026? So, and this will kind of tie into our NXT debut segment. We had Tony D'Angelo defend his NXT championship against Naraku again. And, you know, your classic American wrestling psychology says, okay, the heel can lose as long as the heel gets their heat back. And who's really great at that? MJF. MJF
Oh,
is
absolutely.
amazing. I feel like MJF is at the very top of the mountain as far as losing, putting someone over, and getting his heat back almost instantaneously. At this point, he's said enough, he's done enough. He's been a heel everywhere most of his career. He doesn't have to do or say much.
Mm-hmm.
But how am I supposed to care about Naraku right now when he's almost set Tony D'Angelo's face on fire with the fireball,
Poisoned his eyes,
and then beat him up in the parking lot? Like, I can't take him seriously anymore.
Because when it comes time to go one-on-one, he can't get it done.
I can no longer take Naraku seriously anymore. And this is also like a critique at NXT. Do they move on too quickly? Because right after that, you literally debut your shiny new toy.
When Naraku just got here, what, a month ago, 2 months ago?
Naraku's only been here for like 2 months. He's only been wrestling for maybe a month and a half. Now, I don't care about what he's going to do anymore.
Because you pushed him to the side to bring out Santana. And I'm not upset. I love me some Santana.
I am upset. Because what do? Is this building up the main event in NXT? I feel like we should have started fresh with a brand new main event built around the people coming in and not Tony D'Angelo on his 5th, 6th year. We've already proven we don't need to have someone hold the NXT championship to call them up. I feel like he's done enough to be on the main roster, but then also the main roster is filled with a bunch of 40-year-olds fighting for the top spot, so there'd be nothing for him to do.
Lest we forget, Gunther versus Nick Aldis is the youngest match on the card at SummerSlam.
The youngest overall match, I think the youngest competitor on SummerSlam is
Oba.
Yeah. But Obafemi is going up against the 45-year-old, so
yeah, we definitely, and I'm not trying to be ageist here, but we definitely have an old man problem on the main roster.
Absolutely. And I have several points. And I was talking to this with my boss, who is a fan of the older wrestling. I feel like morality play in American wrestling psychology was a cover-up for a bunch of really big, unathletic men.
Okay.
And we don't have that problem anymore. We haven't had that problem since Scott Steiner. Because what do you mean Scott Steiner invented the shooting star press?
It wasn't Liger?
No. Wait. Okay. He invented one of them flippy moves.
Okay, I was about to be like, whoa, he invented the shooting star press, but he was doing it in the 80s. So there could be a chance that Liger took it in the 90s.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Even better. Scott Steiner invented the 450.
Mind you, this was at a time where Scott Steiner was built like fucking Hercules.
Yes, this is, Scott Steiner said when he got into crazy shape in the 2000s, he just cut. Like, he wasn't on steroids. He just did some serious cutting. That might be the case, but Scott Steiner invented
the 450 splash. And if you guys haven't seen it, like, he does land on his feet and then kind of do like a little splash, but like to see someone almost 300 pounds doing that is incredible. And like you said, he had to play a role. He had to play a dynamic as a bad guy too.
Yeah. So
when he could do shit like that in the early 2000s.
Right. And I think even one of the FTR Hair was talking about, I could do the 450 splashes and all this super athletic stuff, but I hold myself back because I have a role to play.
Mm-hmm. And I've heard him say that in an interview as well. Like the logic behind it does kind of make sense, but to your point, we're past the era of, okay, you're the bad guy. You don't have to do what the top stars are doing because we don't want you getting over like that.
Right. And then also, my second point is when this was the be all end all, we were coming out of the territory, which means I could only watch what wrestling was available to me locally. Then we came out of the territory with WWE and WCW, and you had a choice because they were both on major television. WCW did an amazing job of exposing people to wrestling from outside of America with the cruiserweights.
And their cross promotions with, I think they were working with CMLL and New Japan at the time.
Yes.
I don't remember if it was CMLL or AAA that they were working with.
I think early in before AAA was a thing, I think AAA was founded in the late 80s, early 90s. It had to be CMLL. But then I think when they moved to when AAA was a thing, they moved to AAA because Rey Mysterio was in AAA.
Yeah.
So WCW did an amazing job of introducing its audiences to wrestling outside of the traditional American psychology and style of wrestling. But then here we are in 2026, where I can watch CMLL, I can watch AAA, I can watch All Japan, I can watch New Japan, I can watch DDT, I can watch Pro Wrestling Noah, I can watch The Crash in Mexico, I can watch Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling
out in Canada.
I can watch
OTT out of Ireland.
OTT. What's Progress
for the UK? Is ICW still the thing in Scotland? I don't remember if they've closed it down or not.
I'm not sure. And they have a couple of promotions in India that you can check out on YouTube for free.
And shit, WXW out of Germany too.
WXW, and then hell, even Soft Ground Wrestling in South Africa. Shout out to them. With watching all these different styles of wrestling from all over the world, I think the average wrestling fan should be well versed in some of this. We've already established that it's impossible to watch every wrestling product that's available to you every week and function as a human being. Like that is damn near impossible to watch every wrestling show.
Oh yeah. And trust me, we've tried.
We've tried. And like even sometimes we're like, okay, Matty, you watch AEW show. I'm gonna watch whatever WWE has to offer, AAA and MLW. But that was also when I worked weekends and I was sitting in front of a desk. So now it's even harder for me to get caught up on these shows as they're happening.
Oh yeah, dude. And when you're wanting to like just fully immerse yourself into wrestling, trying to do it that way is so it's grounds for burnout.
Yeah. So I just don't think that, like we were talking about earlier, I think that we can have two people have a match and there not necessarily need to be a story. That's WWE's big thing. What's the story? What's the story? We don't need to have a story for every match.
And yeah, you don't. Sometimes, hey, you two, I want you guys to have a match. I'm the booker. you guys have a match. That's
that
it.
was the magic behind the first Cruiserweight Classic. We didn't need a story. We did get a story because we got Gargano versus Ciampa.
And then we had Cedric Alexander versus Kota Ibushi.
But there was no story behind that.
No, but it built organically through the match.
Right. So there was no we had one where there was a story that if you watch the product was organically there. Hey, these people have just started tagging with each other and now they have to face each other in a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the other story. This is one of the best wrestlers out of Japan. And we have this guy who's here from America who's just really hungry. On top of the overall story, who's going to win the tournament? But you don't necessarily need 3 weeks build for a big match anymore, in my opinion. People were trying to figure out what was the story behind, like you were saying, what was the story behind Ospreay and Swerve? They want to win.
This is the end of a fucking feud. Whoever wins goes to Wembley.
They're in a tournament.
Yeah, not only if you don't know the story, you haven't watched anything with them over the last decade, but it also shows that it's just bad faith because you're not paying attention to what they're doing.
And to be honest, that's how I can tell there's a whole lot of y'all that are participation trophy babies. What's the story? We want to win.
This is a contest.
There is no second place trophy here. There's only one. Everybody else can say they were in it and they can say how far they got, but there's only one first place.
There's only one spot at Wembley that they were participating for.
That's it. That's all. And then, we talked about it. We had some NXT debuts this week. Mike Santana popped out in the crowd. We don't know.
You said some. There was more than Santana?
Yeah, Mike Santana popped out in the crowd. We don't know if he's going to keep his name or not.
They're probably just going to call him Santana. Because I don't think that was trademarked by AEW, was it?
I don't know. I hope not. Hopefully they can just call him Santana. And then Reina Volcan made her in-ring debut.
Oh, that's Nikki Blackheart, right?
That was Nikki Blackheart.
Yeah. Forgot they changed her name. Even though... yeah, go ahead.
It's Reina Volcan, not Reina Volcano or Queen Volcano. Just Reina Volcan. Thank you. Public service announcement. Announcement straight from her mouth. How did it go?
Yeah.
She won with the torture rack in 2020.
Did she almost blow her knee out, or?
No, she didn't jump this time. She did 2 stomps.
Just 2.
2 big stomps, and it works. She got that power lifter base, so I believed it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good finish for her because she is jacked.
Thick. Very thick.
Thick.
Speaking of debuts, somewhere in the Indies.
Yeah, somewhere in the wrestling universe. Yeah, we had Good Brothers versus Bullet Club Legacy.
No, in 2 days. 2 days.
What was that?
It's on the 26th. So this Sunday.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet?
Has not happened yet. 7/26 is the day.
Okay. So yeah, this is something I'm looking forward to. I might have to try to find whatever promotion it is, see if they don't have a stream of it.
Let me get that for you. It's here somewhere. Shout out to Tyson Fury for winning his winning this fight in the 7th round.
He had a fight before Anthony Joshua?
They both have tune-up fights.
Okay, cool.
So, yes, it's happening at Wrestle Wars. I'm not sure the promotion, but Next Gen Tennessee.
Next Gen, okay.
Yeah. So 7/26/26, the Good Brothers versus Avery Styles and CJ Gallows.
Which, I've seen some clips of Avery Styles. He's moving really quick in the ring. Like, I don't think I've ever seen somebody who's apparently just got into the business hitting a fucking spiral tap.
It could have been a little cleaner. It's no Will Ospreay also does the spiral tap, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but I don't think he did it right off rip.
No, but he hasn't done it in a while. I think he calls it the leap of faith.
I could see it. I could see him calling it that.
No, I've seen it, and it looked like he was legit floating. His
acrobatics are insane.
He hit it in the Kyle Fletcher cage match, which I was there for. I wasn't close to it, but I was there.
But I saw it.
I was closer to them when they were at the top of the cage than they were when they were in the ring.
I bet that was just an awesome sight just to see.
Yeah.
Like whenever they were on both sides of the cage.
They were aura farming. They were like, we're going to go out there and act like Piccolo for the first few seconds of the match. We're going to do our best Piccolo impression.
But yeah, if Styles and Gallows stick together, like as a unit throughout the indies, that could be good for them.
They should.
They'll have somebody to have each other's back throughout the entire process. And who better to go against than your fucking dad and your uncle?
Your dad, yeah. And
for Avery, your two uncles.
Your two uncles, yeah. I feel like there's a lot that can be done.
Dude, I think Gallows is about to sell his ass off. Like, he's going to do some wild selling.
For Avery.
For Avery, and it'd be hilarious if he no-sells all of his son's shit.
He's going to no-sell his son's stuff completely. And speaking of potential debuts, we gotta okay.
I can totally see this, though. Like, Avery's having a hot moment, and then the moment CJ goes for a clothesline, he just bounces off of him.
Yeah. What the fuck, Dad? Then pro wrestling free agents, a long list.
Yeah, because they are all free agents as of today, right? Or was it as of yesterday?
Not necessarily all of them. So the New Day won't be free agents until the beginning of August. First week of August. Everybody else, however, are free. This is a list of free agents as of yesterday.
As of yesterday, okay.
Motor City Machine Guns, Kyrie, Santos Escobar, Zoe Stark, Aleister Black, Zelina Vega, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Dexter Lumis, and Bo Dallas. Still to be named as free agents, Camacho.
Oh, yeah, because he got released after they did.
Yeah, Tongaloa.
And JC Mateo, yeah? Jeff Cobb.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb. Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross popped up in the OTT yesterday.
So she might be a free agent already.
Yeah, she popped up in OTT yesterday, so.
Because that was a name that was left off.
But, yeah, I mean.
And Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus is going to be popping up here soon as well. Looking at that list of names, And with the rumor that AEW apparently has 7 in the chamber, what are the odds that 6 of those are the Wyatt 6? Or that 5 of them?
Non-existent.
Non-existent.
Non-existent. I guarantee you. So if they're expected to sign 7, we know 4 are
the New Day.
Machine Guns in the New Day.
You think the Machine Guns are gonna go try to do another big run?
Absolutely.
I can see it. I'm not questioning it.
I think WWE's next show is in Detroit.
That would be a massive pop. That'd be a massive pop.
In Detroit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And New Day are almost a foregone conclusion.
Who else? I don't see Aleister Black coming back.
Aleister and Zelina probably not.
Possibly,
unless
I can see Thea Trinidad signing before Aleister Black.
Kyrie's almost a guarantee that she's gonna sign.
Yeah, because Andrade just put out a video with Thea Trinidad.
It'd be interesting, but I just don't know. It would be a good way to get Aleister back.
I don't think people that work there want him back.
Who else? I mean, Sheamus, another foregone conclusion.
So that's 5. I can see Motor City Machine Guns,
New Day, Sheamus,
Santos Escobar. I can see him being signed to both.
I can totally see him signing or doing a run in New Japan.
So I can see him in that whole little triad: New Japan, CMLL, AEW.
Mm-hmm. So that's a potential 6th. And then Kyrie, that'd be 7.
Yeah. And then the only reason I can almost guarantee that those 2 tag teams are going to be a part of it, because on the Redemption Media call, Tony Khan says he's thinking about having a World Tag Team Tournament similar to the Crockett Cup.
Okay, I'd be so fucking down for that. I love me my tournaments.
Oh yeah, bring up Yuto Ice and what's the name of that tag team? Yuto Ice and his tag team partner.
I haven't watched New Japan in a minute.
Yeah, that's who's making waves over there.
I did see Drilla Maloney beat Gabe Kidd for the global title.
They're just tossing that around.
So keep it on Drilla for like a year and a half.
Yeah, Yuto Ice and Oscar. They're members of the Knockout Brothers. That's that tag team. Give me Mascara Dorada and
Mystico,
yeah. Throw Brodito in there.
Yeah, Brodito's got to be in there. If they do it by the time FTR comes back, I would love to see FTR with any random team of those.
I don't think they're gonna wait that long. Motor City Machine Guns.
The Machine Guns. If Private Party are still there,
they're both hurt right now.
Fuck.
Yeah, Private Party and the Skyflight. Just
God, I fucking hate that.
I hate that for us.
Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly.
Absolutely. We got to get some Canadian representation.
Um,
That
this
that
guy.
could be Kyle O'Reilly.
Josh Alexander is part of the Don
Don
Callis
Callis
family.
family.
So you could have Josh Alexander and maybe Doyle. Josh
Josh
Alexander.
Alexander. No, give me Josh Alexander and why can't I think of my fave's name right now? Hechicero.
Oh, Hechicero. Oh, just a hard nosed fucking submission team.
Yes. And then give us an Aussie Open reunion.
Yeah, because fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
It would give us an excuse to have Aussie Open for a little bit.
They're in the same group, so you might as well stick them together.
Takeshita and Ishii.
Yeah, I forgot.
Give me Takeshita and Big Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, need that.
Yeah, no. We could totally add some people to this fucking tournament.
Throw Edge and Christian in there while we're at it.
All right.
Might as well.
All right, give me a second.
Listen, the second.
Oh. Yeah, I will be right back.
Listen, I was finna wrap it up. I got to get ready for work. You know, Friday traffic ain't nothing to play with. Thank y'all so much for tuning in for this episode of. I almost said it again. Almost had a flashback. Thank you for tuning in for this week's episode of West Coast Weekly. While this was a little bit of a light news week, I think we did pretty well in bringing y'all the news into what actually happened. And no filler, all killer. You know, we went for an hour. Thank all 12. I think at our peak we had 15 watching, but thank all 12 of y'all who stayed for the entire episode. We appreciate y'all so much. Please like, share. You can watch this replay on X if they're being nice to us this week, and YouTube. Tap in with us at West Coast Graps on X. You can follow me at Suge Wrestling everywhere. You follow Matty at Matty Laws, and there's some numbers behind there. I don't think there's too many Matty Laws. Go follow the Raw Ball show, the Raw Ball podcast. Go follow that. Am I missing anything, Matty? You got anything going on this week? Not back yet? I get it. Usually they stream on the weekends. I just got a notification about the Raw Ball Fantasy Football League, so that means football is upon us. We do know that when the Raw Ball goes into football season, they stream almost every game. What's up, Ray? Happy birthday! Did you see that LeBron James news? You kind of caught us at the end there, but at the end here. But yeah, LeBron James to the 76ers. Kind of a weird call, and he's also going to league minimum of like $4 million a year. I think he's just in it for the love of the game. Hopefully, this can lead to some interesting shakeups in the league. You know, the Knicks win it this year. Hopefully, in the next couple of years, it does something for the 76ers. This will probably make LeBron James the first player to win the championship with 4 different teams. So that would be cool to see. Again, thank all 15 of y'all for watching. I got to go get ready for work. I think Matty also has to go get ready for work. If you're just now tuning in, please make sure to watch from the beginning. We would appreciate that. Y'all take care, be safe, and we're going to catch y'all in the next